The site was a relatively blank canvas. It was more about, I guess, the location, proximity to the Avon River. It was pretty early off the cuff after the earthquake. The brief was a brief of two extremes. On one hand, our clients wanted to create a gallery space for artwork and books. But on the other hand, they wanted this living environment that connected sort of seamlessly to the courtyard, to the private living spaces. So the design looked to solve this by a relatively simple idea of a floating box perched upon two supporting elements with, I guess, what we call a vertical gallery that you enter into. So that gives the area for artwork to hang, where we're pulling natural light through a skylight on top of the stairs, and that runs free of the wall. It's constructed in blackened steel with timber treads, and it kind of becomes a bit of a sculptural piece in its own right. As you come through the joinery spine that runs through the centre of the house, effectively the ground floor is all glass. And then material palette, there's a really simple stripped back colour combination of black stained timber, concrete and white joinery. The success of minimal living is storage. So in order to get that visual noise out of the floor plan, we've effectively got the spine of joinery that runs through the centre of the house. You know, we're making this element feel light, but we're making it do a lot of work. It contains the kitchen, the living space, but then upstairs, the bookshelf, the primary wardrobe. There's this sort of rational planning formula vertically, which helps us provide a lot of storage. So we're not sitting here in the living room looking at fridges and things like that, you know, everything's concealed behind cabinetry. So, I mean, there's that fine balance of sort of minimalist living and comfortable living, isn't it? You know, I mean, it does have to be a livable house. We are in a central city location, but the vegetation around the site, you know, you're up in the bedrooms, for instance, you're in the canopies of the trees. You know, you're not aware of your neighbours, you're in this sort of garden oasis. You know, we've got 8 panels, 6 of which slide open to create a huge opening. The terrace is actually flush with the inner floor level as well. So with those doors open, you basically borrow the site right out to the boundary. The devil's in the detail with a house like this. The more you strip back that detail, the harder it is to actually build and implement. You know, there's no skirtings, there's no architraves, there's no hiding the stakes. So everything has to be sort of millimetre perfect. You know, you need someone who kind of jumps on board from that idea. You need a client, builder, you know, architectural team. We all need to be singing off the same page. I like driving past, I like visiting the house, and I've become good friends with the clients. There's a lot to be proud of. It's a house that suits opening up and entertaining, but it's also a house that you could kind of close down and create a really intimate sort of experience as well. So it's an incredibly livable house. Yeah.